My name is Orla Sweeney, and in this video I will be discussing and highlighting my hopes and expectations for my school-based activities block as part of my final 10-week advanced school placement. So I just finished my first 3-week teaching block where I was with second class, and next week I will begin the first part of my school-based activities block. My first 2 weeks I will be working with different departments and in different areas of the school that may not be regularly seen or experienced by a regular classroom teacher. The next 2 weeks will be kind of based around 4 key themes, and I will be completing activities and projects and just doing things within the school under each of these 4 themes. So the first one is professional communications and conversations. Under this theme, I hope to engage in a number of meetings and take part in a number of conversations and decision making regarding events, school events surrounding Active Week, which will be held on the second week of my first 2 weeks of my school-based activities block. And also the school is aiming to just use these 2 weeks to promote healthy body, healthy mind. So promoting positive mental health in collaboration with promoting physical activity and its importance for not only children but for adults as well. So we'll be hopefully holding meetings and discussing ideas and events and collaborating with the school principal, the assistant principal. I'll be working a lot alongside the members of the sports department or the PE coordinator, and also I will be working alongside the student council as well. So I hope to hold professional conversations and communications with the teacher coordinator, who so happens to be my class teacher for my second school placement. So I'm very familiar with her, and I hope to kind of get to experience what it's like being in her shoes and being the coordinator of the student council, and helping them with projects that they're working on at the moment. And also I would like to hold relatively professional conversations with some of the older students. So some of the members of the student council find their role to be very important and look at it very professionally and very seriously, and therefore I think it would be nice to get to hold some serious and more professional conversations and attend meetings with the student council members and talk about serious topics or ideas that they may have regarding issues or projects to do with student council. The second theme is school administration. So under this, it's kind of an area where I would have never really experienced over any school placement, or rarely witnessed, to be honest, in over school placements, because it really does, the majority of it takes part outside of the classroom. So with the school under this theme of school administration, I would like to get to really down to the nitty-gritty of organising events. So I've been kind of given the role of running the theme of Active Week and the events that are going to happen there. So the reality of organising these events is that I will need to be, in the shoes of school administration and really organising it and coordinating with different classes, coordinating with different teachers, maybe composing different emails or letters or visiting classrooms, and really the background organisation of these events before they actually go ahead, to ensure that they go ahead smoothly. I would also like to, the third theme is to develop an initiative. Now, I've been given the role, as I stated earlier, of kind of running the Active Week initiative, and also I've come up with my own initiative as part of this Active Week, which I have run by and which has been approved by the school principal, and that is to run a kind of an active morning or a morning movement initiative, which will be held every morning in my second week especially of my school-based activities. So it's basically going to be like a 15-minute exercise class that I will organise, promote, advertise, and actually run and do the class myself. And it's just going to be run for 15 minutes before the start of school every day. And it's basically, the whole idea is to kickstart your morning with physical activity, and it not only improves your body and your physical health and physical strength, but it'll also improve your mind and your positive mental health as physical activity regularly does. With this, within the theme of Active Week, I will also be developing a number of different initiatives, so majority to do with Active Week, or being active and promoting physical activity. These, I have plenty of ideas there, and over my first week, which is next week, I plan to go through everything with members of the sports department and the principal and get approval of all these. And then for the second week, then I'll have lots of things and events running to do with Active Week. And then finally, contribution to school community is the final theme. And everything that I do over the next few weeks will hopefully be contributing to school community. As I am working on events, the majority of things I'm working on are whole school events, or events that will affect, or projects that will affect the whole school community, and therefore I will be contributing to school community. Events that are held for the entire school, such as the student staff member challenge, which is a sports challenge where students have the opportunity to challenge a staff member in a sports skill or a physical activity skill that they might have. And that way we're kind of bringing the students and the staff members together, not just teachers but SNAs and the secretaries and the principals getting involved hopefully as well. And we get to bring the students and the staff members together, and they're kind of working together and they're at the same level, and that's really going to feed into a positive school community for both the children and for the staff members. And it's something that's different to the regular sitting in a classroom and the teacher is kind of in charge or instructing the entire time. This is where the children and the staff members get to work together and have some fun as well. So it really should contribute to school community, as I hope the majority of events that I run and that I organise over these 2 weeks and as part of Active Week will do. And then finally, after our midterm break, I have a 1 week learning support / resource placement, and this I have what my plan is to get over these 2 weeks. Because I will be outside of the classroom, I will hopefully get to meet and discuss and get to know and build relations with fellow staff members, particularly teachers, not just classroom teachers, but learning support teachers, resource teachers and the likes. So that's what I want to do, is get to know them and discuss with them their experiences and hopefully build relations with them. Then once I have done that, I plan to make out, hopefully, as the learning support / resource week is only 1 week, that's 5 days. So hopefully I would like to spread it out over the 5 days so I experience different environment each day. I know that within Donna Bay Portrush and Educate Together National School, there is a learning support or resource teacher for every class level. It's a pretty large school, and there are 2 classes at each class level, and 3 in some cases as well. So I know that there are a lot of learning support teachers and resource teachers as well in the school. So hopefully I will get to experience learning support and resource both inside and outside of the classroom, and get to learn from just observation and hopefully engaging with some of the lessons also. So whether that be approaches or resources used, or the different needs and different strengths and different difficulties that children experience at all different levels.